going to be going over combos. Basically submission chains and a little bit of sweeps and stuff in there too, but mostly submission chains. Spend maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks on this, okay? Just like all of our techniques flow together. There's some that work together better that set up the next thing. If you drill these, you'll find you're going to get them with more certainty, okay? Something I haven't been seeing a lot of is the guillotine. Okay, guillotine never goes out of style. In popularity kind of goes up and down, but the guillotine is always a very fundamental, effective choke. If I'm standing, do I ever want to grab somebody by the head and jump guard to the guillotine? Maybe if I'm Mike Pope and I've got like a 99% success rate with my guillotine, right? But mere mortals with the guillotine, don't jump to guard so that you can guillotine somebody, okay? So we're gonna start off with a guillotine from the guard. Now look guys, I need a little space to operate here, okay? I'm gonna open my legs and I'm gonna use my leg pressure on his thighs to scoot back and make some space. I come up on my side, I shoot his deep, I come up on my hand, my hips can come up. He may be worried about what? A little bit of a sweep, but I'm trying to make this space. I do this, so when the arm comes around, I make some space. Okay. Boom, my legs are still on his, lots of pressure, you can't just jump over, right? But now when my hips come down, I've got space to get this arm through. And I'm moving my hips back. That also gives me space in front here to grab my arm. Okay, I now have this on his carotid. Okay, carotid artery. Right, I'm turning his head. Right, I'm grabbing the karate chop portion of my hand and driving this up into this neck. Right, this way. Right, not this way, this way. Boom. Now, where's my chin go? All right, where's my elbow go? Down to my hip, all right? He's gonna generally be driving into me, but look, I stay tight here. And right now, I'm not wrapping my legs around him hard, because if I do, it'll go on hard, right? You can wrap your legs back around. It's okay to wrap your legs back around once you're in position, right? But we stay tight here. Why do people get out? Is I want to keep my chin to his shoulder blade and my shoulder to what? His spine, right? So now, choke's on, okay? And I'm pushing this, I'm taking away another inch of space here by working this wrist and hitting this angle, elbow to the hip, right? Do we need to review that one separately first, or is everybody good on the guillotine? Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, so now, I go for the guillotine, boom, he defends. I can't get my arm in, he either defends with this arm here or that arm here. Now, I'm gonna bring this arm under and hit my neck crank. Okay, look, where's this legal? Street, some MMA, that's about it. Maybe some no-gi, advanced no-gi. They let you do neck cranks and twisters and stuff like that. Look, it's there. I'm just letting you guys know it's there. Okay? Should we do it to our teammates? No. Okay? But it's there. Feel it? Cable grip. Little pressure down, little pressure up. Again, if I lock him up, it gets really tight, puts a lot of pressure there. Alright? From there, guillotine, neck crank, the arm comes out. Okay, and I'm going to go for the upa. Boom. Alright? If I don't get the upa, he bases out. Now, I just drop right to the what? Kimura. All of our mechanics stay the same. Tighten the chest, chin to the elbow, wrists up, hand towards the back of his head. Okay? If he's wise to it, go for our guillotine. He defends. I can't do the neck crank. So I come across. I go for the upa. Boom. He bases. I drop back for the Kimura. and he's just really tight and really strong here. He's locking onto his own leg, locking onto my leg. He's all locked up here. Now guess what? How much base does he have over here? Not a lot. When we upa, where do we come up to? Our elbow or our hand? Hand, so that we can get our hips high. Right now, his arm is engaged. This is one of the few times where I can upa from my elbow and stay on the Kimura. Okay? So what's our sequence? Number one, we work for that big guillotine, right? Neck cranks there. If I'm in a position where I need to use it, I can also use it to sweep if it's not legal. But if he taps from it and it's illegal, then I lose the match. But I want you guys to know it's there, right? Because we don't just do this just for sport. From here, what? Huh? I can go for the Kimura, but I'm going to get more space and more bang for my buck if I go for my upa first. Because then it's easier to drop down into this. Now, if he defends it well, I come back to my elbow, boom, hit it. Look, I can even, look at this. This is a little ninja trick right here. Okay? If I'm having trouble, I come to here. Now I'm definitely coming on. So if I need to come up a little bit, I make that little gooseneck on his wrist to take him over. So, guillotine, neck crank, upa, Kimura, modified upa. And you can go back and forth between the upa and the Kimura until you get one or the other. Very, very effective. One more detail for this series. If at any time I'm doing any of this stuff sitting up to attack, and he takes his arm and pushes in my chest, he pushes me down by my chest, pushes me flat, low with the go, you're on the arm like that. Okay, anytime I'm sitting up and he's trying to push my chest down, this is right there. Right? Arm lock. Just hug it and flow with the go and tap that silly son of a gun. Good to go? Any questions? Let's hit it. Series 1. Guillotine feet. Alright. And I'm going to get in here on this guillotine. Right? Notice, guys, I don't stay tight trying to bring this arm through. I make some space so I can get this under his chin here, right? So it's right here. I can get the grip. Right? Now if he tries to pass, then his arms aren't defending the choke. Okay? And I can still get it. He went a little faster than I wanted, but he's got to either defend the choke or try to pass. It's hard to do both at the same time. So then if his hands are defending the choke, he's sweepable, and so on and so forth. So I get to here, and he starts defending with his hand. He brings his left hand in and defends, right? So he's going to bring his hand in and try to, pull this down off of his neck. Okay? I'm going to take this hand that I was trying to do this here, and I'm going to use that to clear this hand out of the way. Okay? Generally, this hand is still up here, right? Because we're working this game. I peel this hand, right? And then I'm going to bring my leg over and transition to the triangle. Okay, I've already got the underhook on this side, so it sets me up in a good position. It's just tricky because it's all happening right here. Does that make sense? So I'm giving you lots of space here so you guys can see what's happening, right? I'm trying to get this grip. I would never have this much space, but so you guys can see, right? I'm trying to get this grip. It's not working, so I take and I peel this hand off, right? This hand's generally still up here, right? So we're here. I peel this hand off. Now my hand is under. I'm going to bring this under the arm, right? Look, he's trying to pull his head out. He's trying to pop his head up. As he's trying to pop his head up, my hand comes off the chin, and he comes right into the triangle. Okay. Good. One more time. Okay. sit up. We're gonna be a little bit tighter now. I'm going for this choke, right? He's defending with his left hand. I take my, go ahead and bring this one up a little so they can kind of see in there, right? Generally this is gonna be, no, keep it up here because it's gonna be under this arm, right? I peel this off, right? The hand fight a little bit. I get it loose. The whole time he's trying to get his head out, right? So as he gets his head out, boom. We're here. And I've already got a good underhook on this side, keeping this arm up into triangle city, not letting it get out. Check. So guillotine. It's in there, but he's defending. I can't finish. Peel that arm. Welcome him into the side door of triangle city. Keep that underhook. And you already know all the mechanics for the triangle. Good to go? Let's do it. We're going to start with it. Surprise, surprise. Hold faith. Okay? I go for the guillotine. He's defending. Okay? So, or I can't get this arm in. Alright, so fine. So I can get a hold of this gi. Okay, so a little bit. So I'm here looking for this choke, but I can't get there, or I get caught in the gi. Who's ever had that happen to him? Right? So fine. So we grab the gi. Okay? We grab the gi. Still there. Right? I'm going to put my thumb in. Since this is kind of a loose grip down here, I'm going to bring my thumb this side of the tag. Okay? Now he's going to be trying to get his head out. Right? As he gets his head out, I choose when it goes. I choose when it goes. And I'm going to pop it with my elbow. I'm going to pop this arm straight across and go right into it. That mixed grip halo choke. Right? So I set up for the guillotine. My hand gets caught in the gi, or I can't get the grip through. He's blocking me here. So I just grab that gi. Alright? He's still trying to get his head out. That's what he's worried about, right? He's worried about trying to keep his head in. I put my thumb in. Okay, he's fighting. I make him fight for it. I make him earn it. And then when he's about to pop out, I straighten my arm, pop this across, and he drops right into my halo front choke. What? Look at that big smile. Right up your alley, right? Do you want to see? Everybody good on this one? It's stuff that you already know, but just putting it together. And again, that timing is really critical, right? When we get to here, he wants his head out. He's trying to get his head out. He's trying to defend, right? He's fighting. I give him a little bit of space. I wait till I get my wrist, and then what am I doing? Straighten my arm, pop it across, and bring this elbow high, right? And then he's like, uh-oh, too late. And drop back into it, legs around. Boom. Finish up all of our, or not all of our, but we're going to finish up our guillotine series, right? Different stuff we can do off of the guillotine. So just to review, I open up, shuffle back a little bit, keeping the weight here, right? I sit up where I can push myself up high, come around. Look, I sit back to make the space to get this arm in, right? To lock this up. He tripods up, bringing this arm across my throat, right? Across my throat. This is a very popular wrestler tactic, or people that don't really know what they're doing. So he puts the arm across my throat. He's tripoded up hard here. He's trying to put pressure out of my throat to make his arm bit of breathe. So at this point, if I can't finish the choke, I'm going to bring my hand to here. I'm going to clear the arm across, shrimping out on that. As his head comes up, I'm going to catch my forearm here on the carotid and bring my head to his. Get out of there. Okay, it comes very hard to backstroke. See, look, even one-handed, this is very tight. Okay, I'm not here with my arm on the back of his neck. My arm's cutting into the carotid. Gable grip. Okay, I pull my elbow down tight and pull my elbows in together with a tap. For the head and arm triangle. Okay, notice how I got my angle. I don't just lay here. I don't just lay here and try to do this because it's not going to work. Okay. Go to work this, brings the arm across, tripods up, he's putting all this Okay, so I'm going to push on that elbow as I shrimp. That usually he's going to head's going to come up. I chop, I get my head to his, my head's touching. Now it's going to be tough for him to get out of there or sit up. Sit up. Alright, so now I come to here, go to here. I pinch my elbows together and pull them into me, or I figure forward. Out on that angle. Do you want to see it? Arm, please. Let's do it the other way here so you guys can see both sides. Okay, so sit up. Come on, go for this. And he puts the arm across my throat. That's a lot of pressure here. Okay, a little shrimp on this arm, this leg. See how that puts a lot of pressure as I push this across? Notice where I'm catching. This is automatic. You should practice enough so this is automatic. It's almost like a reverse wrist chop into the throat, head to head. Right? Get out. Right? So once I get my two hands on here, pulling elbows down and in. 4. Depends on the size of the guy, the size of your arms, all that kind of stuff. And just the angle that I'm getting, also that pressure helps break him down. Here you go. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I sit up for this guillotine. I make space, but he's hell-bent to tackle me. So those arms go around before I can get this in, and he's flattening me out. Right? So I end up with my arm in guillotine. Okay? It's not the end of the world. Let me switch sides here. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes you can still get the arm in guillotine. Some people are really good at it. Look, the key is this wrist, right? This pointing this wrist up into his throat. You want that arm to be right about where you can grab his chin, right? Can everybody see that? You can grab his chin, and then you work that wrist up into the throat once you start choking. So even though I've got the arm in, I'm deep. I leave this elbow up high, right? But I'm tight here, so now if I'm trying to get his head out, it's not necessarily easy. Now, I'm arm in, but I'm going to go elbow to my hip. Okay, so I'm getting some crunch in there, and I'm driving this up into the neck. Does that make sense? Even if I get flattened out, right, I stay tight, and I bring my elbow to my hip, and I get the tap. Okay, so I can still finish the arm in guillotine if my arm's in the right place, and he doesn't get that arm into defense. Okay, but say I go for the arm in guillotine. I want you guys to practice that. Get the arm in guillotine. Like I said, you're going from like a chin grip to just grabbing that karate chop part of the hand, right? Forcing that wrist up into the neck and elbow down to the hip. Check. On the guillotine side, not the arm inside. Now, if I don't get this, right? He flags me out and I don't get this. I'm trying to break it down, it's not happening. Generally, I can get my foot in. Generally, he's going to have his right arm in defending, right? That's why I'm not getting this, because his arm's in defending the choke. So I can put my hook in and sweep him with my elevator sweep. Look, guys, I'm going to lead this choke in, right? I'm going to come over. Now, my right hand comes out, all right? I keep everything tight here. I put my stomach to that arm, and I get the one-handed mounted guillotine. Okay, which we've done before, the one-arm mounted guillotine, right? That hand is stuck between my body and his, so he can't reach in there. He can't get his grip, like he can't get those hands in to grip it. And then as I arch back and keep everything tight, it puts a lot of pressure. Okay? So here, boom, I go for the guillotine, but he gets it, so I'm arm in. See how his arm is defending there? He's defending that arm, so I'm trying to get this. I'm cranking, but he's got that. So I'm going to take this foot that's in the hip, make a little space, get this leg, right? Elevator sweep up and over. Okay, at this point, my hand, I want it flat between my stomach and his chest. Even if he's got his grip on it, it's going to be very hard for him to pull it out of there. Pull it out of there, right? Because of all that pressure on it. Hand on the ground, hips in, and I get the tap. Okay, Robert, please. Go for the guillotine. Because the arm defending over here with his right arm. Right, he's defending the choke. I'm trying to get it, it's not happening. Right, so I put this hook in, I get a sweep. Okay, now keep those hands, keep that hand in there from over the top. Okay, keep my elbow tight, and I go hips in. It gets very, very tight. Okie dokie. So we go from our regular guillotine, he puts the arm in, I try the arm in guillotine, he's defending. I hit the sweep and try to leave that arm in for the one-arm guillotine. If you don't get the one-arm guillotine, at least you've gotten what? 6 points. 2 for the sweep, 4 for the mount. Check. Let's do it. What's that? Now when he was trying to do this, right? He's coming here, he's doing all this, he's trying to play this game, right? And the guy is pushing down that elbow and pops the head out. When I feel that happening, I'm making a switch here. So let's change. Let's change this way so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so boom, I'm going for this. He's defending, he's trying to pop that. I feel that arm coming off. What did I just do? Huh? Yeah, I felt the head coming out. I got the lapel grip to what? To my overhook series. Okay. Scorpion. Choke. Arm lock. Plata. That whole series. Alright, so we're connecting now from one series to the other series. Worst case scenario, the head pops out. I need to recognize that's happening and be ahead. Oh, I'm trying to get this. Oh man, he's pushed down my elbow, he's defending well. Look, this hand grabs and feeds. So by the time he comes out, I'm there. I've already got the arm. I'm changing my angle, working my attack. Good to go. So it's just, when you feel that coming out, you feel that arm coming out, grab down